Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 33-year-old zero-based cashless budgeter and stuffer, and we are here to do my budget with me for the third week of January. So this is my last week of, not my last week of Amazon, but my last week of working a lot of hours at Amazon. So we still did get a pretty decent paycheck. So we got $356 and 97 cents. And then we also have $44 from the Savings Challenge Saturday reallocation. And that's going to leave us with $400.97 to work with for the week. So we are going to put that 97 cents into Roundup. And I guess I should address this, make a, instead of using my notebook that I've been using, I just went into Google Sheets and I just printed out my, my envelopes by binder, and then I have my stuffing or my cash breakdown here. So I have my column for how much I'm gonna stuff, and then I'll just put tally marks for what bills I need to pull whenever I do my stuffing. I just thought this would be a little bit easier than me having to write out the categories every week, and I would use less paper because it's just one sheet, and then I will only have to change it if I move envelopes to different binders, or if I add or remove envelopes, which we did add not a binder. We did add an envelope this week, but we will get to that whenever we get to that. So we are just going to start off with my variable expenses, like always. So buffer gets skipped. It always gets skipped, just sits there, covers my transactions. Crochet by Jamie. We'll do $10 this week. I think that should be, let me see how much I still have in here, I guess. So I have $10, $15, $17, $18, $19. Today's Sunday, and I do have to ship out a package by tomorrow. I'll have to pay for that shipping. It should be, I think it was like $17 or $18 last time. So I'm assuming it'll be like the exact same because it's the same size box and about the same weight, so it should be about the same. So yeah, the $10 sounds good. Gas, we still have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 108. I only filled up my tank once. I am almost out of gas, but I don't see myself having to fill up 3 times, which is what this is worth, or what this would cover. So we're only going to do $50 this week into gas, just because I am so ahead. Groceries has $20, $40, $50. I did pick some stuff up. I do still have factory meals, and I do still have meal prep. So I think we'll just do another $20 in groceries. I think that's what we did last week, and it was fine. Prescriptions will get its normal 5. Spending has, I think it's just $1. Yeah, it's just $1 in here. Since this is going to be my last like big Amazon paycheck, we're going to do $20, and then hopefully that will cover me for a bit. I did not add rows to like add up my category or my binders. So I guess that we are not going to do that. We'll just total everything at the end and see if it's the correct number. All right, but we are going to go into my my high priority binder next. So starting off with car costs, we have $135. Let's do 15 to bring that to 150. Let me scooch this out of the way. Debt payoff, we're at 100. Let's do 30 this week. Festivals is currently at $20.50. I am going to be buying my Lost Dance tickets this week. They go on sale on Friday. That should be around $500 to $600. I'm not sure how much prices changed this year, if they changed this year. But we are getting close to filling out my festivals, or my hotel tracker. We have $300 left. Let's do 150, and we can knock out half of that. And that's really exciting to be like almost have my hotel saved for. 4 months in advance. Gifts has $40. I don't need to buy anything soon for gifts. The next thing I'll need to buy a present for is my cousin's wedding in May. So let's just do 5. Taxes, I did not DoorDash this week. I am planning on having to start DoorDashing again, probably next week. Just because my hours at Amazon are getting cut with peak being over. But since I don't need to pay taxes on anything, we're gonna go ahead and skip it. So I do have this is my new envelope. If you're not new here, you've seen it before. It used to be in my long-term savings binder, and it is wedding. It is not my wedding. It is my sister's wedding. She has asked me to be a bridesmaid, and I'm planning on spending probably around $1,000 for all of my bridesmaid and sisterly duties. We have until most likely May of 2027 to save that up. So we do have a good amount of time, but it's not a small amount of money, especially with the travel that I have planned. But we are going to start it off with just $10 this week. Okay. So up next we have my low priority binder. Oh, I have this in like a weird order. I have this in the order that I have my spreadsheet set up. So it goes variable, high, long-term, and then low. I think it's just like alphabetical. It's not alphabetical order even. I don't know what the order is. I don't know why it's in this order, but that's the order it's in. So we're just going to skip down to the low priority section. So body mods, we're going to give $2 this week. Electronics will also get $2. Fitness, I had to unstuff for a purchase that I made, and there's a little bit extra that I have an IOU technically right now, so we're going to stuff $11 to cover that IOU. Hair and lashes, I'm getting my hair done on Friday. We should have enough money in here to cover it all, but I'm going to stuff $10 just to be safe. Shindigs and shenanigans, we're also going to give $10. Shopping does not exist. I missed this whenever I was printing my spreadsheet. I just copy and pasted my categories, and everything that I hid was still there, and I must not have deleted shopping, but it doesn't exist anymore. But travel will be getting $10. And I started planning like a rough itinerary of my trip to Hawaii, which is in 19 months. No, it's in 21 months. So we have like a lot of time to like plan, but I started just like roughly pricing things out, and it's looking like it's going to be around $2,600 to $3,000. So I'll need to save that up in the next 21 months before my 35th birthday. Okay, so final binder is my long-term savings binder. So starting off with cats, my children who are trying to break into the office currently will be getting $5. Home improvement will be getting $5. My deductible is $1,000, so really my first goal is to hit $1,000, and then to keep saving beyond that to actually make improvements to my home. Medical will be getting $5. Month ahead will be getting $5. The Roundup Challenge is just going to be getting those 97 cents for now. We do have a lot of money to put in there during the unstuffing, but we'll get there. And then Savings Challenge Saturday this week, we will give $20. So let me add all of this up and hope that it equals 400. And it does. That's 400. Perfect. So then the next thing we need to do, the last thing we need to do, is do my cash breakdown to see what bills I need to pull. So Crochet by Jamie will get a 10, gas will get a 50, groceries a 20, prescriptions a 5, spending a 20. Car costs a 10 and a 5. Debt payoff a 20 and a 10. Festivals a 100 and a 50. Gifts a 5. Taxes gets nothing. Wedding a 10. Cats a 5. Home a 5. Medical 5. Month ahead 5. Roundup we'll deal with when we get there. Savings challenge Saturday a 20. Body mods a 2. Electronics a 2. Fitness a 10 and a 1. Hair, shindigs, travel all get 10s. So we have 1 100. We have 2 50s. We have 4 20s. 8 10s. 7 5s. 2 2s and 1 1. So that is 100. That's 100. That's 80. That's 80. That's weird. 35, 4, and 1 is $400. Perfect. So we made it through without any mistakes other than like the actual sheet. So I might end up getting making a new sheet just because I don't have a place to like sum up the binders, and I have the category I don't need, and I don't have anywhere to do the math for how many bills I have. But we made it through. We survived. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by, I don't know, maybe like my 2-year anniversary. So I think that's sometime I want to say that's in July. I'll have to check, but like I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers is my next goal. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, I don't know. Let me know what movie you've watched lately that you really like. I have not been watching any movies. I feel like I've been in a movie lull. The last thing I saw was Wicked Part 2. So let me know if there's anything good that you've seen lately that you think that more people should be watching. And I will see you on Wednesday for my cash stuffing.